joueurs, les pays et les États. Les crises entre les joueurs, les pays et les États. It means crisis, okay? Crisis, les crises means crisis. Entre means between. Les joueurs, players. Les pays, countries. Don't worry, I will explain this to you. Et les États, and states. You know, in sports, not everybody has a spirit of fair play. Sport usually causes crisis. You see, at the end of a competition, maybe those who lost the competition or the game will start fighting other people, their adversaries, because they're not really ready to lose. They're not ready to lose the game. Okay? So this is one of the disadvantages of sport. You see people fighting because they lost the game. You see people, keeping malice with other players and stuff like that. So this is one of the disadvantages. I'll read it again, you repeat after me. Les crises entre les joueurs, les pays et les États. Crisis between players, countries and states. Numéro 7. La douleur de la perte dans une compétition. La douleur de la perte dans une compétition. Now, it means what? En anglais, ça veut dire the pain. The pain, la douleur means the pain. De la perte, the pain of losing in a competition. Yes, you and I know, just like what happened during our entire sport. You don't feel happy when you lost. When you lost in a competition, you don't feel happy. So it's also one of the disadvantages of sport. Numéro 8, l'éloignement familial. L'éloignement. Let's pronounce this word very well. L'éloignement familial. Now it means family distance. Sport. When you are a professional, when you practice sport as a profession, the tendency of going far from your family is always there. It's something you cannot do without, because if your family is in Kaduna, for instance, you might be traveling to UK, and then after UK you are going to US. From US you're going to Spain. You see, it makes you go farther and farther from your family. That is one of the disadvantages of sport. We call it in French l'éloignement familial. L'éloignement familial à cause de beaucoup de voyages, because of lots of journeys. You travel a lot. You are always on the move. Okay, that's what we call l'éloignement familial, because sport also as a profession takes you far from your family. Keeps you distance away from your family. Okay. Le deuxième sous-titre, the second subtopic. The second subtopic is expression des préférences des sports. Expression des préférences des sports. In this subtopic, we are going to look at how some sentences, just 5 sentences, where use as examples to express what the sports we like, those we don't like, those we detest. That, like me, for instance, I hate wrestling. I don't like, even I detest wrestling. People love it. You look at watching me now, you might love it. So I'll ask you to tell me the sports you like and those you don't like, those you dislike. It's one thing to detest a sport. It's one thing not to just like a sport for not just reason. Okay, I don't like wrestling because it's too brutal. So in these sentences here, we have about 5 of them. You're going to see some sentences that express sports that we like, those we prefer, those we dislike, and those we detest. Okay. Numéro 1. J'aime le tennis, mais je préfère le foot. J'aime, répétez, j'aime le tennis, mais je préfère le foot. I like tennis, but I prefer football. Voilà ce que ça veut dire en anglais. Numéro 2. J'aime la course, mais je préfère la boxe. J'aime la course, mais je préfère la boxe. I like running or racing, but I prefer boxing. That means if you had to ask me to choose, I would rather take boxing. Numéro 3. Je déteste la lutte. Maybe I talked about myself there. Je déteste la lutte, mais j'aime le judo. Je déteste la lutte, mais j'aime le judo. I hate wrestling, but I like judo. Numéro 4. Je déteste le volleyball, mais j'aime le karaté. I hate volleyball, but I love karate. That's not me anyway. Me, I love volleyball. You know I love volleyball a lot. Je déteste le volleyball, but there are people who hate volleyball. So I'm speaking on your behalf. Je déteste le volleyball, mais j'aime le karaté. I detest volleyball, but I love or I like karate. Numéro 5. Je n'aime pas la natation, mais j'aime le basketball. Je n'aime pas la natation, mais j'aime le basketball. Je n'aime pas la natation, mais j'aime le basketball. Je n'aime pas, ici la négation. I don't like swimming. Je n'aime pas la natation. I don't like swimming. But j'aime le basketball. But I like basketball. Now, devoir à faire à la maison. Homework. This is homework. What do I want you to do for me? Écrivez les phrases ci-dessous en anglais. Let me put this arrow. Let me give you a very big arrow here indicating what I want you to do. Now, this arrow shows all these sentences above here. Now, I want you to interpret all these sentences here in English. And then you tell me about your own. Tell me the sport you love, the sport you detest, the sport you just don't like, and those you prefer. Okay? I didn't write that one on the board, but that is one of the things I want you to do as well. Or, let me write it. Parler des sports que vous aimez, the one you like, vous aimez, vous détestez, vous préférez et n'aimez pas. Okay. All right. So, the first assignment is that this is numéro 1 et puis numéro 2. The first assignment, I want you to interpret all this in English. And then, number 2, you're going to tell me in as many sentences as possible en français. En français, sports that you like, those you detest, those you just don't like, and those you prefer. Alors, merci beaucoup de m'avoir écouté. Thank you very much for listening to me. Et je vous souhaite très bonnes études à la maison. I wish you very good, wonderful studies at home. If you want to contact me, please, I'm expecting your assignment. I'm here to receive your assignment. If you want to get me on call, here is my number. This is my number. The MTN number is the number through which you can reach me on call, 0706 278 5944. And then, if you want to get me on WhatsApp to submit, if you like to submit your assignment, you can, chat me up on WhatsApp on 0812-431-9010. Merci beaucoup de m'avoir écouté encore une fois. Passez un bon Ramadan et au revoir.